NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From State Farm Arena, tonight it's the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Chicago Bulls. The opening tip corralled by the Hawks. They've got it first as we're underway in Atlanta. To Trae Young. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play on the first possession of the game. Jay, 27 wins a year ago for the Bulls. What can this team be?
They have the potential to be a playoff team, but in order for... Oh! He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Levine. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Trae Young. Lauri Markkanen pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Carter. Nice pass to get things going.
The assist from number 34.
It's Atlanta ball. Easy path to the rim.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Trae Young. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Done to Wendell Carter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Lays it up and in.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Markkanen slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
He gets it.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Bulls with the rock. Done to Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter powers it through.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
The assist from number 3.
To Chris Dunn. Layup goes down. Well done.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
In the first quarter.
To Trae Young. Count the basket at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Look, it's still early. Make your opponent work for those possessions. You don't want to start racking up too many personal fouls.
first one, count it. Goes 2 for 2.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ, but Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Knocked loose. Hawks come up with it. Flushes it home.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
To Trae Young. It goes down.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Hawks have it. Bazemore with the slam.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Bulls with it. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
He'll let one fly from half court. Through one here at State Farm Arena with the Hawks out in front. Jay and I back with more after. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Knocked loose. Hawks come up with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Carter. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Has a chance. Gun shot, that misses. To Ken Bazemore. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Ken Bazemore sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Off the assist.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Hawks with the basketball. Count it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Number 11.
And the basket good at the rim.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Vince Carter 20 years ago? Maybe. Not that time.
Defense, let's go.
And counted at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
I got ball. I got ball.
Trae Young goes to the left side. It's good. That's the guy you want to leave open.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And scores. Strong take.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. John Collins swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
to Wendell Carter. Deep right corner. Count the bucket for 2.
That boy's living his best life.
Jay, it wasn't that long ago. Atlanta won 60 games. Right now, what's the outlook for this franchise?
Well, the general manager, Travis Schlenk, has done a really good job in trying to build the culture, the right culture for the Atlanta Hawks. And that starts with their head coach in Lloyd Pierce. He got him as an assistant coach with the Philadelphia 76ers, and now he can also steal that tagline for the Hawks. It's time to trust the process all over again, but now in Atlanta, Georgia.
Trae Young. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Out of bounds the call, off Robin Lopez. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Trae Young lets it fly from long range, off the mark. No good. Dunn to Wendell Carter. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
And he finishes at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Dwayne Dedmon snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
It's the Hawks with the basketball.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
John Collins with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Fires the 3. Trae Young bothered just enough there. Zach LaVine doing what he does best.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Knocked loose. Bulls have it. Good look that time, but off the mark. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Hawks with a nice advantage.
Thanks for...
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. LaVine. Beyond the arc for 3, and he buries it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Dunn, driving right to the basket. Doesn't have the touch, no good. 4-3. They need something to go down. It's no good. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Trae Young. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. To LaVine.
Hey, this is my man right here. Y'all get yours. I got ball. I got ball.
The drive, right to the basket. The crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
From the outside, no good. And he'll go to the foul line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. And he hits the second. Bulls with the basketball to Markkanen. Oh, they call him for the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Knocked loose. Done. Rises for the slam.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Trae Young. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Markkanen. Otto Porter not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Fires the 3. Herter can't connect that time. Knocked loose. Hawks have it. It's Carter with the rebound. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
This is the second as well. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Alex Len trying to cash in on the 3-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. To Markkanen. Driving right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Trae Young at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Markkanen. Hawks come up with it. For 3, not a good shot there as he misses it. Lopez. That pass stolen by the Hawks. To Ken Bazemore. Oh, emphatic slam.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
Lobbing Robin Lopez. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. No good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Markkanen. Now a steal by Atlanta. And a nice finish at the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Zach LaVine. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 45, Denzel Valentine. Subbing in for Atlanta, number 6.
Chicago with 4 to shoot. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. He missed it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Drills the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the 3rd quarter. The Hawks already pulling away. Hawks with the basketball to start this 4th quarter. And Jay, I'm as shocked as you are. Neither of us expected this.
Ed, I'm sitting here shaking my head because I am baffled. I thought maybe they could have given them a game, but I don't think anyone saw them with a double-digit lead to start the 4th quarter.
Trae Young to Carter. Going to launch beyond the arc. Textbook defense. Otto Porter. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Otto Porter trying to cash in on the 3-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Curling inside. And count the basket.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
Dwayne Dedmon sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Missed the foul shot.
Oh, I've been waiting for this matchup. Rotate.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
LaVine. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
I got him.
Goes to the left side. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Trae Young. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. To LaVine. good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Trae Young. Off the assist.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Runner here won't go.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Bulls have it. To Zach LaVine. And throws it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Has a look. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Trae Young fires the three. Not that time.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
To Kevin Huerter. Beyond the arc for three. The rookie, Huerter, unbothered, buries the three.
The eyes of the shooter say everything. His eyes pretty much said, "Are you sure you want to give me the ball here?"
The drive, right to the basket. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench.
Into the game for the Chicago.
Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Terrific vision. Wide open look won't go. 4-3, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
To Ken Bazemore. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
The Hawks are victorious.